started. So tonight we're going to start on our bellies. And we're going to go ahead and cross our arms and just rest your forehead on your forearms or a forearm. Just get comfortable. And I want you just to feel your belly on the floor. I want you to begin to feel your breath, the rise and fall of your breath. And I want you just to imagine that the force of gravity is just pulling everything that's heavy and negative from your being. So you're left with the breath. So again, we're starting on our belly, resting the forehead on the forearms. I'm not doing it because you will not be able to hear me talk. But if I were, it would look like this. I want you to rest your eyes. And just for a moment before we start, I want you to just allow everything that's been concerning you, everything that, like any fear or anxiety or worry, I want you to just allow that to just be pulled away by gravity. Coming to your breath. Now I want you to begin to bring your arms underneath your shoulders and just beginning to press back into child's pose with extended arms. Maybe feeling your lower back just release. Breathing into your lower back. We're going to extend through the palms. So my forearms are actually off the floor, my shoulder blades are down the back. And then I'm going to pass your table, tuck the toes, and coming into downward facing dog. Releasing the neck, pressing the palms into the floor, hips move up. And then let's go ahead and shift the shoulders over the wrist. And we're going to lower all the way down onto our belly. We're going to lengthen through the crown. And we're just coming into cobra here, so it's not a big movement. Zipping up the legs, pubic bone to the sternum. Let's bring the elbows actually underneath the shoulders. Neck is released. We're going to bring the hands back underneath the shoulders and we're going to press back into down dog. We're going to go ahead and drop to the knees. And I'm going to give you a couple options here. You can either keep your palms underneath your shoulders here, or you can actually, like we did on Tuesday, I think it was, we can turn the fingers towards the knees. Your choice here. Listen to your own body. And we're going to do cat-cow here. So we're going to go ahead and come into cow. Sitting bones up, lift the sternum. Exhale, coming into cat. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. We'll do one more round. Back into cow. Into cat. And then we're going to just make small circles with our hips. They're not really big, just small circles. Stay connected to your breath. And then we're going to reverse the direction of that circular motion. So just really feeling your knees maybe, your wrists, maybe your hips, maybe your shoulders. And then let's just, if you've turned your wrist around, go ahead and bring them back. And we're going to come back into downward facing dog through child's pose. We're going to heel toe all the way forward. We're going to bring the feet directly underneath the hips, bend your knees, put your thumbs in your elbow pits. And let your spine release, let your neck release. If this is too intense, you can bring your elbows to your thighs. Soften those toes in the four corners of the feet. Let your arms hang like cooked noodles. And then we're going to press the feet into the ground and we're going to roll all the way up. We're going to take the sacrum down, shoulder blades down the back, bringing the palms all the way up, looking up. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees and we're going to take this right elbow to the left knee. We're going to inhale, come back up. We're going to come onto the balls of the feet. And then we're going to lower. We're going to take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Sit in those sitting bones. We're going to come back up again to the balls of the feet. And then we're going to lower down. Right elbow to the outside of the left foot. We're going to come back up. If you choose, come to the balls of the feet. And we're going to lower down again, over to the right. And we're going to do one more round of that. So we're going to come to the balls of the feet. Exhale, releasing. Right elbow over to the left. Elongate. Sit in the sitting bones. Inhale, we're going to come back up. Exhaling, left elbow across to the right. And then we're going to come all the way back up. Let's come onto the balls of the feet. This time we're going to go ahead and sit as we keep the heels up. And now we're going to press the heels into the floor and we're going to press all the way, palms to the heart. Close your eyes in mountain and just feel. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to do this out of sun salutation. We're going to ground the feet. We're going to take the sacrum down, palms to the heart. Elongate. Have torso stabilization going on. Palms are going to come to the heart. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Fold, hands by the feet. Take your right foot back. Left foot back. Plank. Chaturanga. Maybe coming all the way down to the ground for cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. Elongating. And then releasing, keeping your elbows tight, tuck your toes, press into the full circumference of those palms. Back to down dog. Ujjayi breath. We're going to ground the left foot, take your right leg into a diagonal. The right foot is going to come through. And then we're going to take this back heel back and drop your left knee. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come up and we're going to hold on to the elbows. Sacrum down, shoulder blades down the back. Lifting the sternum. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to release. And we're going to bring this right foot back to down dog again. And we're going to ground the right foot, take your left leg into a diagonal. And we're gonna bring the left foot through. This right foot is gonna come back a little bit, drop onto the right knee. Hips are down. We're gonna interlace, or not interlace, but we're gonna hold onto the elbows. Take your sacrum down, lift your sternum, look forward, and really focus on dropping the hips through the knees. Take a breath into whatever's tight there. Soften your face. Where's it from? So make sure this knee is really over that heel. And then we're going to release. We're going to take that left foot back to down dog. And as we're in down dog, we're going to ground the left palm. And we're going to take this right hand around and we're going to reach towards this left heel. Keep breathing. We're going to come back to down dog again. And we're going to ground the right palm, take your left hand, and we're going to take it through, looking over that, underneath that right arm. And we'll come back into down dog. And then we're going to step the right foot forward, left foot forward. Inhale, flat back, fold. Ground your feet. We're going to sit. And we're going to bring the arms alongside the ears. We're going to press all the way up, opening the chest. Palms are going to come all the way around to your heart. Just close your eyes for a moment and just receive. And here we go again. We're going to ground the feet. Palms are going to come to the heart. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Fold, hands by the feet. Take your right foot back, left foot back, plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Really lift with that sternum, shoulders down the back, engage the quads. Exhale, down dog. Find your breath. We're gonna ground the left foot, take your right leg into a diagonal. And we're gonna bring this right foot through. We're gonna ground the left heel. Square the hips, sacrum down, shoulders down the back, soften the toes. We're going to come up for warrior one. Palms are going to come to the heart, knee, sitting bone. Take that back heel back, opening that left shoulder over the sitting bone for warrior two. Really drop the shoulders down. Take your sacrum down and take your quads back. Soften those toes. Inhale, back arm along the back leg, looking up at the right palm. Exhale, we're going to come into modified side angle to begin with. Really want a nice diagonal going on here. Maybe lowering the hips deeper. Maybe taking this right hand down, maybe not. Maybe looking up at that left palm. Left hand's going to come all the way around. We're going to pull this left shoulder in line with this sitting bone. Find your connection from your sacrum to the crown. Back palm faces up. And we're going to cartwheel all the way forward. We're going to come into plank, chaturanga, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we're going to ground the right foot this time and take your left leg into a diagonal. And we're going to bring the left foot through. We're going to ground the right heel, sacrum down, open that right hip up, open for warrior one. Palms are going to come to the heart. Knee, sitting bone, back heel in line, and we're going to open this right shoulder over the left. Sacrum down the back, elongate through the crown. Inhale, back arm along the back leg. Exhale, Modified side angle. Nice diagonal. Feel what you're doing. Just check your alignment for a moment. Lower deeper maybe. Maybe looking up at that right palm. Right hand's going to come all the way around. Right shoulder over the sitting bone. Drop your shoulders. Back palm faces, and we're going to cartwheel all the way forward. Plank, chaturanga, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breathing. We're going to ground the left foot, and we're going to take the right leg into a diagonal. Really press into those palms, hips squared, right heel to the bottom. You can stop there or take that right knee and face the wall. Looking up towards the front, maybe looking over the left shoulder to see your right foot. Ujjayi breath. We're going to take the right hip point back in line square. Bring your right leg into a diagonal. And we're going to bring the right leg all the way forward. We're going to ground this left heel. We're going to come up and bring this left shoulder over the sitting bone. We're going to lower into this. We're going to sit low. And then we're going to come over to the right for either modified side angle or coming deeper all the way into side angle. Ujjayi breath. We're going to bring this left arm around. We're going to take the hands on this thigh, press up, and then come back into this back heel. We're going to take this right arm in front of the shoulder, and we're going to bring the right arm alongside the ear. And then we're going to bring this left arm, and we're going to rotate it around to this back left leg. We're going to pull back with this left arm as we reach up with this right hand, doing your very best to keep the torso as square to the top of the mat as you can. Take another breath here. We're going to pull out with this right arm. We're going to shift over onto this right leg, and we're going to bend the left knee. Right arm can still stay out here, maybe coming to the inside of that left ankle. Now, we're going to bring this left leg up, and we're going to bring the right arm up. Using a gazing point. And then we're going to release down. And we're going to take this left leg, and we're going to take it all the way back for a lunge. We're going to take this right foot over to the left, and we're going to square the hips forward. We're coming into pigeon prep. We're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, coming forward. So go as slow as you need to. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding. We're going to kiss the pose, and then we're going to slowly come out. We're going to keep this right leg where it's at, maybe bringing it in more as we bend this left knee. We're going to hold this left ankle, and we're going to just begin to work it maybe into the elbow pit. I want you just to take a breath here. Ujjayi breath. Maybe you're just holding it. Maybe you're using a strap. One more breath. And then we're going to release that leg. We're going to go ahead and this right leg, let's go ahead and come through kind of a slight, we're not really doing down dog, but we're lifting up enough to bring it back. We're going to take this right forearm in front. We're going to bend the left knee. We're going to reach back for this left leg. We're going to inhale, lift with the sternum. Exhale, we're going to bring this left quad up and bring the ankle back. So we're doing a modification of bow pose. Square your hips, lift the sternum, breathe, and then we're going to release. We're going to bring both hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, and we're going to press back to down dog. So from down dog, we're going to ground the right foot and bring your left leg into a diagonal. Left heel is going to come to the bottom and we're going to open that left knee out to the wall. Maybe looking forward. Maybe looking over to the right to see if you can see that left foot. Ujjayi breath. We're going to take the left hip point back in line, squaring. Extend this left leg into a diagonal. And then we're going to bring the left foot all the way through. We're going to come up and we're going to drop this right heel. We're going to make sure that the stance is wide. Hips are going to come forward. And we're going to come into either modified side angle or maybe deeper. And then we're going to release this right hand. We're going to step this right heel in a little bit. And we're going to bring this right arm up. Left arm up, sorry, left arm up. And then we're going to bring this right arm around to the right leg. We're going to begin to bring this right arm back, lifting with this left hand, trying to square the torso to the front of the mat. Ujjayi breath. Keep the neck free. And then we're going to reach out with this left hand, and we're going to press into the left thigh and come up. Now from there, maybe bringing this left arm in front, bending your right knee. Inhale, exhale, right thigh lifts up, and we're going to bring the left arm up as we bring the right arm up. So we're working on bringing them up maybe together. So there's some balance in it. And then we're going to release. And we're going to keep this right leg coming back. That's right. Is that right? And we're going to bring this left leg across for pigeon prep.
Maybe I came in as down dog, I'm not sure.
So we're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So listen to your body, be respectful. Ujjayi breathing. And then we're going to slowly come out, and we're going to bend this right knee, and we're going to reach back. So maybe just reaching back for it is enough. Maybe it will slide into the elbow pit. Maybe, maybe not. Another breath. And let's release. Let's come, we're just pressing up and bringing this left leg back to come onto our belly. We're going to rest on the left forehead. We're going to bend this right knee. We're going to reach back for the right ankle. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, bring the right quad up and take the ankle away. So we're coming into a modified or half bow pose. Ujjayi E breath, lifting the sternum, lifting the quad, and then we're going to release. Hands are going to come underneath, and we're going to come into downward facing dog. And we're going to bring the right foot forward, left foot forward. Inhale, flat back fold. We're going to bend the knees, we're going to sit, we're going to bring the arms up, and we're going to press, coming all the way around back into mountain pose. Close your eyes and just receive. Okay, so we're going to do it again. Are there any questions? So if there's any questions, please type them out, and I'll check for them. But otherwise, we're going to do the whole thing to both sides. So I'm hoping that since we did it one time, the body is going to kind of open a little bit more as we go. So we're going to ground the feet, sacrum down, elongate, palms to the heart. We're going to bend the knees, sit, bring your arms alongside your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Release the neck. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Fold, hands by the feet. Take your right foot back, left foot back, plank. Chaturanga, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to ground the left foot. We're going to take the right leg into a diagonal. Right heel to the bottom, open that right knee towards the wall. Maybe looking forward, maybe turning to look over the left shoulder to see if you can see your right foot. And then we're going to take this right hip point back in line, extend the right leg into a diagonal, and we're going to bring the right foot all the way through. We're going to drop this left heel. We're going to come out enough to where we can come in to a nice aligned, elongated side angle. From side angle, we're going to keep this left hand up as we come to the ball of the back of the foot and drop the heel in. And we're going to keep bringing it along this back leg as we bring this right arm up. We're going to go ahead and take this right arm in front. We're going to go ahead and step forward, bend this left knee, hold the ankle. Exhale, arm comes up. Yeah. Arm comes up. And then we're going to bring this back leg back. Can you just check and see please? This right foot is going to come across. Okay. And we're going to come into pigeon prep again. So square, inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding. We're going to come out, elongating through that back knee. We're going to bend the left knee, and we're going to reach back. Now maybe it'll slide into the elbow pit, maybe it won't. And then we're going to release. We're going to just lift up a little bit to bring this right leg through. We're going to come onto our belly. Right forearm in front of the forehead. We're going to tighten that sacrum, so torso stability. Bend your left knee. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, left knee is going to come up, and the ankle is going to press back to the back wall. Now, I'm having my hand on the outside of my ankle at this point. The other ones I was doing with my ankle, my hand to the inside. One more breath and release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Maybe coming to your knees, pressing back into downward facing dog. We're going to ground the right foot. Take your left leg into a diagonal. Left heel to the bottom, opening that left knee to the back wall, to the left wall. We're going to look forward, maybe looking over the right shoulder to see if you can see your left foot. Ujjayi breath. Left hip is going to come back in line. Extend that left leg into a diagonal. And then the left leg is going to come through. I'm going to drop that back heel back. I'm going to have a nice wide stance for a modified side angle, maybe deeper. Ujjayi breath. This right hand's going to come around back to the back heel. I'm going to step this left foot in a little bit. And then this left hand's going to come up as my right hand comes back. Ujjayi breath. And then I'm going to reach with this left hand. I'm going to ground into that left foot. And I'm going to reach with my right hand. Now I'm going to come to the inside. It's going to make it, you can go to the outside bit. For me, it makes it a little bit easier to the inside as both arms are raising up. We're going to release that down. We're going to bring this right leg back. We're going to take this left foot towards the right side of the mat. Square the hips. Lift your sternum. Exhale. Coming into pigeon prep. We're going to kiss the pose. We're going to slowly come out. We're going to bend this right knee, and I'm going to come to the inside again. And maybe eventually it's going to hook with my elbow pit. Just breathing, Ujjayi breath. And then we're going to slowly release that. We're going to use the palms just to press up here to bring that left leg through, coming onto our belly. And then I'm going to bend my left forearm, rest my forehead, bend the right knee, square torso stability. So my lower back is released here. I'm going to hold my ankle, inhale, lift the sternum, the belly's engaged. Quad is going to go up using my ankle back to the back wall. Breathe. We're going to release, and we're going to take the palms underneath, and we're going to tuck the toes, and we're going to press back to downward facing dog, Ujjayi breath. We're going to go ahead and step the right foot forward, left foot forward. Inhale, flat back, fold. Bend your knees, ground your feet, bring your arms alongside. We're going to press all the way up through the crown. Arms are going to release all the way, palms to your heart. Close your eyes and just receive. Get on the thing. Okay, so we're gonna do one round of flow fit. So we're gonna come to the back center of the mat, and we're gonna ground the feet, sacrum down, belly back. Palms are gonna face up. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. We're gonna go ahead and lower down into position, a little bit of a push-up, coming back to the feet, grounding, elongating. And we're going to lower all the way down again, position, right foot through, left foot through, Back to position, ground sitting, elongating. We're gonna lower down again, back to position. Left foot forward, right foot back. Right foot forward, left foot back. Back to position, ground, sit, elongate. We're gonna lower down again, back to position. Right arm's gonna come back, left arm. Right arm around, left arm. Left arm back, right arm. Left arm around, right arm, ground your feet, drop your shoulders all the way up. We've got 2 more, hang in there. We're gonna lower down. Step or jump the feet back, hips, lift your sternum. We're gonna bend the knees, step or jump the feet, sit, drop your shoulders. We're gonna come to the top of the mat, and we're gonna lower down, maybe coming to plow, and then coming back, up. Drop your shoulders, close your eyes, and just receive. Okay, nice. Let's step the feet out a little wide. And we're gonna just go ahead and bend down, and we're gonna sit and squat for a minute. Now, if this is too challenging, you can sit on a block or have something underneath your heels. And then I really want you to elongate the back of the cervical, and so that chin is dropping down. And then I want you to take the chin to the right shoulder, inhaling. Exhale, center. Inhaling to the left. Exhale, center. Inhaling, and we're going to take it all the way around here. We're going to do 1 more round, driving it with the eyes, listening to your neck. Chin to the chest, we're going to press up. And let's just interlace our hands and take the palms to face up towards the ceiling. So really take your sacrum down to the floor so the belly's meeting the lower back. And then we're going to release back into squat. We're going to drop the chin down so the cervical's long. And we're going to take the chin to the left shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhaling over to the right. Exhale, center. Inhaling, we're going to take it all the way over to the left, following, driving it with the eyes, over to the right. And 1 more round. Chin comes to the chest, and we're going to press the feet all the way up. Let's go ahead and bring the feet wide. And we're going to have the toes feet pointed out. We're going to bring the hands just right above the knees, and we're going to sit really heavy with the sitting bones. The shoulders can come to the ears. Breathe. We're going to take this right shoulder, dipping it. We're going to inhale, looking over to the left. Exhale, dipping the left shoulder. Inhale, looking over the right shoulder. Exhale, dipping the right shoulder. Inhaling, looking over the left. Exhale, dipping this left shoulder, looking over the right. 1 more time. Dipping the right shoulder, looking over the left shoulder, inhaling. Exhale, dipping this left shoulder, looking over the right. We're going to come back center. Bring your arms into cactus, pressing, and then we'll come to mountain. And just feel. Okay, so let's do abs, and we're going to lower down. So again, with the abs, you can do whatever you want here. You can follow strictly her, or you can listen to my instruction as well, or you can do something completely different. But here it goes.
Begin the abdominal section. Go ahead and lie flat on your back. You can bring your knees into your chest.
So I'm actually
Just hold your
going
knees
to
and rock your spine
come
for a
into
few
plow is where I'm going.
breaths. So it's important.
And I'm going to bring my sitting
we
bones over my
develop this
shoulders.
core strength. Stay
And then
relaxed
maybe
inside.
bringing my legs up just a little
Enjoy
bit
the process.
or all the way up.
So we'll begin with Urdhva Prasarita Padasana. So take your legs straight up towards the ceiling, directly over your hips, ankles touching.
So I'm going to go ahead and
Bring your hands
release
by your
down now,
side.
back through plow,
You can bring your hands under your sacrum for support.
and slowly rolling vertebrae by
This
vertebrae,
pose will strengthen the lower
bringing
back.
my heels over
But
my
listen
hips.
to your body. You don't want to create strain. So you yourself will measure how far you will extend your legs towards the floor. So on an inhale, reach to the inner legs through the heels. And as you exhale, take the feet towards the floor consciously.
I'm going to hold this one.
If you can't
Let's
bring
just
your feet
slow in
1
this.
foot off the ground, some of you will need to stop sooner.
You can come up before she says so.
As you inhale, slowly bring the legs up, back to the starting position. And exhale, lower the legs again. Inhale, coming up. Listen to your body. Exhale, lower down. Keep reaching through your feet. Jaw stays relaxed. Inhale, coming up. So we're doing 10 of these. Exhale, lower down. You need to stop at any time, no problem. Knees into the chest. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Movement and breath at the same length. Inhale, coming up. Last 2. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower down. And inhale, come up. And bring your knees into your chest. And again, rock the spine.
So maybe coming into happy baby's pose, so we're bringing the palms to the soles of the feet. The
And this
ankle
next
is
sequence
directly over the knee,
is
and I
longer.
still can rock
Feel
here.
free to rest in between this cycle if you need to, gradually building the stamina. We're going to do a
Maybe
yogic
straightening
bicycle.
the legs.
So bring your hands behind your neck to support yourself. Knees into the chest. Listen carefully to the breathing here. So take an inhale. As you exhale, extend the left leg and draw the left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, bring the left knee in, head comes down to the floor. Exhale, bring the right elbow to the left knee. Right leg extends. Inhale, knees in, back to the starting position. And exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale.
I'm adding a crunch. You don't have to do that, but you
And
can.
exhale. So you're going to stay with this rhythm. We're going to go to 50, each side being 1 count. This is 5. So it may seem like a long journey. Relax into it, and you're going to make it to the other side.
You've got this.
Staying with your breath, keeping it slow and deep. This is 10. Again, you can rest at any time. Stay with your breath. If you need to even keep the head down, You just work the legs, that's fine. Cultivating a non-verbal state of awareness, enjoying the music, enjoying your rhythm. So you're halfway there. Stay with it. Keeping an even rhythm, even breath. Exhaling and inhaling. So you're building a core support for your body. Sacred practice. It's like weeding a garden. Bringing energy, consciousness to the very core of your body. This will support your posture. So last 10, you've been resting, come back for the last 10. Keep it flowing. Practice a little bit of detachment. So often we limit ourselves before we reach our full potential. Stay with it. And last 5. Last 2. And last 1. Wonderful.
Okay, nice job. Bring your knees into your chest. And let's go ahead and slowly roll over onto one side, and we're going to press up. So maybe you'll want a block or definitely need a strap for this. We're going to come in, we're going to do box pose. So from the sitting bones to your heels, out to the corner of the mat. And we're going to bend the knees slightly. And we're going to take this right ankle underneath the left knee. So I want you to imagine that we're in class, and I am going to come around if your knees are not stacked with your ankles. And then taking this left ankle over the right knee. If it's too much, you can take that ankle to the block like that. But it's really tight. Now, if your hips are really tight, you can always come and just sit on the block and have it really narrow here and have the same effect. So left ankle on top of the right knee. I know this reverses everything, so just, that's the way it is. We're going to ground the sitting bones, lower ribs back to the kidneys. We're going to bring the arms out wide. So this is a shoulder stretch. I really want you to feel it nicely in your shoulders, and we're going to bring it back as you breathe. Inhale up. Keep the neck free. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Got two more. Let's do two more. Okay, we've got one left. And we're gonna come up and just let your arms feel it in your shoulders. Now, Barbie doll torso, so we're really not bending the back at all. This is all in the hips as we're coming forward. Ujjayi breath. We're gonna do about 4 more breaths here. Make sure your face is soft, breathing deep into those hips. We'll go ahead and kiss the pose, and we're going to slowly come out. We're going to come under the sitting bones, and then respectfully, if you need to dig your fingers in behind the knee to release it, you can do that. So the heels are at the corner of the mat. We're going to bend the knees again. This time we're going to take the right ankle underneath that left knee. And then that right ankle is going to come on top of the left knee. So I have this really nice, clean, inverted triangle. I'm going to get settled in my legs, my sitting bones, and then I'm going to take this strap, and this time we're going to do shoulder width. So we're going to pull up here, and we're going to pull away. We're going to keep pulling. Pull, pull, pull. Touch your hands to the shoulders. Inhaling up again. Release the fingertips. Pull, pull, pull. Touch your shoulders. Inhaling all the way up again. We got 3 more. Ujjayi breath. Feel what you're doing. It's okay if the arms shake. We've got 1 more. And then we're going to just release, feel for a moment, and then really get grounded and elongated from the sacrum to the crown. We're going to go ahead and come forward. We're going to use it again. Lengthening. Exhale, fold. Ujjayi breath. We're going to kiss the pose, and then we're going to slowly come out. We're going to come to our sitting bones, and then again we're going to extend those legs out. And just feel that for a moment. Bring the legs together for staff pose, palms underneath the shoulders. Okay, so we did one on Tuesday where we had 2 blocks, and we're going to do that again. Now, if you don't have 2 blocks, you don't have to do it. You can just come into, you can use 1 block maybe, or you can just come into bridge. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and lay on our back, shoulder blades down the back, and we're going to bring the heels in close, and we're going to press the hips up. I'm going to take my shoulders deeper, and then I'm going to come onto the balls of my feet and lift the hips up strong. And I'm going to take the block up high, and I'm going to place one underneath where my lower back hits the kind of the bottom. And then I'm going to take the other one to the other side. So the hips are really high. And it's to where, then I'm going to bring my legs up. So I'm so supported that I can bring my knees up. I'm going to cross my right knee over my left. And then I'm going to see if I can lower my feet down and touch my left toe. Now I'm not, my belly is engaged, so my lower back, maybe I can drop the heel, breathe. 1 more breath. I'm going to lift the knees back up again. I can have my hands here to support my lower back. I'm going to cross my left knee over my right. And maybe lowering down, touching that right toe. Maybe coming to the heel. Breathing. I'm going to bring the knees back up, release them. I'm going to lower back down to the balls of the feet, press in, take the blocks out, and I'm going to lower vertebrae by vertebrae. Now, I'm going to have the strap. And we're going to do what we did last night with the strap. So we're going to take the shoulder blades down the back. We're going to bring this left knee into the chest. And then I'm going to take this strap around the ball of the left of the foot and I'm just going to extend it up. Now, it's your choice whether you want to keep this right knee bent or extend it straight. Quad engages. I'm going to take both, I'm going to just breathe into the back of this left leg. You can even bring your hand back here to touch it, just to feel. Maybe it's soft. And then we're going to take this strap in the left hand. And we're going to take the right hand out to a T. Shoulder blades down the back, and we're going to bring this left leg up and out. Yeah, move your body so you can actually keep lifting it up and out and just feel it. One more breath. And then we're going to release the left leg back center. We're going to bring both hands to the straps again. Inhale, exhale. We're going to engage the belly like you're coming into a forward fold. We'll release the strap, come back down. We're going to bend this left knee, left foot on top of the right thigh. Left arm's going to come out of the T. Right hand's going to pull this knee over to the right. From the pubic bone to the sternum, looking up. Ujjayi breath. And just receive. We're going to bring this left knee back into the chest, hugging it, and then just bend. And then we're going to bend the right knee in. And we're going to take the strap around the right foot. Shoulder blades down the back. Arms are extended up, and then clasp the strap gently. Now you can either keep this left knee bent or straighten it. I'm going to take this strap now into this right hand. Left arm's going to come out of the T. I'm going to pull this right leg up and out, up and out, up and out. Ujjayi breathing. Really feeling it behind that in that hamstring. And then we're going to bring this right leg back up center. We're going to take both hands to the strap. Inhale, exhale. We're going to fold forward. Use the abs. We're going to release this strap, release the head back down. Bend this right foot on top of the left thigh. Right arm's out of the T. Left hand comes to pull this right knee over to the left. Sternum up to the ceiling. Maybe looking over the right palm. Ujjayi breath. And then we're going to bring the right knee back into the chest, hugging it. We're going to bend both knees, release your lower back. And we're going to extend the legs out one at a time, shoulder blades down the back, palms come to face up. And coming into final relaxation. So it's 5:30 now. So if you want to do a longer final relaxation, you might shut me off. Otherwise, I am going to do a couple minutes here, but it won't be super long. So I want you just to relax your jaw, relax your belly. I want you to feel the support of the ground underneath you. the nourishment of your breath. Just really acknowledge that that you showed up and you came to practice, and just allow the practice now to just wash over you. So next inhalation, I want you to begin to deepen your breath, breathing energy, vitality, oxygen, openness, expansiveness into your feet, legs, pelvis, torso, shoulders, all the way through the crown of your head. Next inhalation, breathing energy, vitality, oxygen, openness, expansiveness into your shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, wrist, palms of the hands, and fingertips. And as you continue to drink your breath, I want you to begin to bring your arms overhead like you're waking up in the morning, extending all the way through your fingertips, all the way through your heels, lengthening that lower back. And then rotating your ankles and your wrist in full rotations. And then reversing the direction of the rotations. And then just letting your arms rest overhead, bending your knees one at a time, pressing those feet into the ground to release the lower back. Bringing your right knee into your chest, your right arm, left knee, left arm. Let there be space. And then just gently massage your lower back from side to side. And eventually we're going to roll all the way over onto one side into fetal position. And just acknowledge that you showed up and you participated and how huge that is. And it's a big deal. And then use your palms, pressing them to come into simple seated. And we're going to get grounded and coming either into simple seated or half lotus. Find your connection from your sacrum to the crown. Heart is wide open. Notice your breath. Palms are going to come to the heart. May this practice be a blessing. Namaste. Have a good weekend. Be well.